We are back, and we are reviewing. What are we reviewing? You see it? Oh, you see it? Coke, coffee. All of the flavors. I drank them all, so you don't have to. I reviewed them all, so you don't have to. I wrote it in a book. This is in depth. I made a little tower. If you're wondering, what does Coke coffee taste like? Are they crazy? Does it taste good? Does it help me get a sick pump at the gym? I did all of those for you, so you don't have to. Anyway, there's 5 flavors to review, so let's get going. First things first, let's get rid of my V card. My vanilla iced coffee card. Is this one? Here's the vanilla iced coffee. I love the cans. Let's just get that straight. Very nice. Very everything. Very pretty, I think. I like it slim. And it should be slim. It's 70 calories compared to a Coke, which is 140. And imagine getting a vanilla coffee at Starbucks. That's like, even if you get the tall one, and you get it, if it's non-fat, it's like 200 calories. Even if you get tall. And are you getting tall? Probably not. Anyway, to the review. Oh, another thing. They have this little thing that you scan. I took a screen record of it. You'll look at it right now. Yeah, it's just a little game. I didn't know that existed. I'll put it over here. First impression, I liked it. It also doesn't smell any different to Coke, or that's what I noticed. People's noses are different. I didn't smell anything different. But it's mostly vanilla Coke with a hint of coffee. The coffee isn't strong in this one. It's very vanilla Coke strong, not coffee strong. Also, if you sip with air like this, like you bring in that air too, the annoying thing that kids do, there's more flavor, but not a lot. It brings out a little bit more coffee, but not a lot. If you're wondering, why would I sip with air? It's just a fun thing to do to make something taste different. Try it. I also, if somebody drank this, I don't think they would be able like, oh, vanilla coffee Coke. It's weird. And I couldn't get the flavor down of it that they were trying to give off. So while it is obvious that it's vanilla coffee, the vanilla isn't strong in it either. The coffee isn't strong in it either. It's a light drink somehow. They made it taste light compared to one of these in the back. It's an assault on your tongue. It also didn't give me a Coke burn. You know how you drink a soft drink, a Coke, and it gives you that Coke burn? You go, the Sprite is spicy. It doesn't have that. Something I personally noticed is that when I drank it, I tasted vanilla Coke at first. And then there was like a hint of coffee. My sister tried one of the other drinks and she said they're all combined. These drinks are all different and unique in their own ways. Sometimes worse, to be fair. So my overall takeaway, I wrote it down. Overall takeaway, not strong flavor like energy drinks. Starts with vanilla Coke with little coffee, but finished with coffee taste, if that makes sense. So vanilla Coke with a little coffee, and then later when it gets in the back of your tongue, you taste more of the coffee. Good caffeine substitute for Coke if you want to reduce calories and don't care for Diet Coke or Coke Zero. So that's vanilla. We're going to put you down there. Oh, my book. Oh, that's 1 of 5. Next up, we got Dark Blend. We're going to put you down there. No, we're going to put you right here. My first impression when I drank this, it gave me a Coke punch and then a coffee punch. Oh, a 1-2, you might say. After further sips, though, I was noticing more of a coffee Coke taste and not a Coke than coffee taste. With all drinks here, the flavors just kind of combine and you're numb to it after a while. Air sips did increase overall flavor. It didn't bring out one aspect, just it all went. Also, all of these drinks are also fun and fizzy like Coke, so that too. Also, this is called Dark Blend. It's not dark in any way. It just lacks vanilla or caramel flavor, which are the other flavors that they have. If this isn't dark at all, Like if you drink a dark beer, you go, I don't like this. Scratch that. If you drink a dark beer and you like beer, you go, I don't like this beer because it's dark. If you drink this and don't like it, you don't like it because it's dark. You don't like it because it's Coke and coffee. Found this to be the least complex tasting Coke coffee. I knew exactly what the two flavors were. This I could go. I'm like, this is Coke and coffee. I could predict the flavor. If you gave me a blind taste test of this, I go, ooh, that's Coke and coffee combined. So overall, this isn't a harsh flavor. It just doesn't evolve. You just drink it after a while and you become numb to it. Like super numb. Like I couldn't write enough. My overall take. Dark blend is not the appropriate name for this flavor. I think medium roast or blonde is a more appropriate name to describe the flavor. Least complex and least harsh flavor so far. And I had the vanilla, and overall I think this is the least harsh flavor of the bunch. We're gonna put you down there. Next up, Coke Coffee Vanilla Zero. So it's, Coke Zero with the vanilla coffee flavor. First impression, there was a bitter aftertaste. So it wasn't as sweet as, the regular vanilla, which makes sense. It is zero, and it still has that Coke Zero bitter taste, if you know what I mean. Like, not, ooh, this is bitter, like, this is, it's not the pleasant feeling that I want in my tongue. It's not like that first sip of Coke and you go, ah, it's that first sip of Coke and you go, there's something missing here. So it is Coke Zero. So I drank it and went vanilla Coke Zero with coffee flavor. But it does leave the Coke Zero aftertaste, if you know what Coke Zero tastes like. You can't describe that flavor. It's just the Coke Zero aftertaste flavor. It's in here. If you did do air sips, that it makes it overall sweeter, so there's that. But there's no noticeable coffee flavor in the air sips. There's also it's hard to find the coffee flavor in this one. And I think the reason being is that the coffee comes along more at the end of most of these drinks. Not all of them, but at most of them. I would say the vanilla is one of them. The caramel is one of them. And I don't think the coffee flavor comes at the end of this one because you get that, Coke Zero aftertaste, more bitter, if anything. A lot less flavor overall, flat, if that makes sense. Like how you drink a flat Coke. This had more flavor than a flat Coke. But it was getting there. I also wrote down that I completely forgot I was drinking vanilla Coke with coffee in it because I was just confused and I couldn't find flavor. I forgot what I was drinking while I was writing down in this notebook what I was drinking. This is a lot of notes. Now the vanilla flavor is there. You just have to search for it. When you're like, where's my wallet? And you have to search for it, but it's there. It's like that vanilla Zero Coke coffee is like that. Overall take. If vanilla was a 10 on flavor, this is a 5, and it has that bitter Coke Zero aftertaste. I'll put you down there. I ate a packet of tuna. I was craving dirt a while ago too. Coke Zero dark blend. First impression, strong coffee taste. Thank you, advertisement, for taste and like it. If you do a little air sip, it's more soda taste and less bitter. Because Coke Zero bitter. After more sips though, that coffee taste was trying to get away and it started just tasting more like Coke Zero. Which is something I've been noticing with all these drinks. It's just one flat note after a while, and the coffee isn't part of that note. It ran away with the dish and the spoon. And there's a train again. This one is the only drink that also gave me Coke burn. I also did something else with this one. I purposely just went and let it go to the back of my tongue so I can see if it tastes any different, because I was trying to find something, because I kept tasting Coke Zero and I wanted to taste a little bit of coffee in my Coke coffee. Sue me. But anyway, that trick did work. I did get more flavor, so thumbs up. Also, if you don't just chug it and take some time in between sips, you do get more coffee flavor. I had to make this one work for me. I I had to make you work for you to taste a little bit different than Coke Zero, because I didn't buy Coke Zero. I bought Coke Coffee. It also wasn't as sweet as the regular, dark blend, and a little bit of bitter. Makes sense, Coke Zero. Just thought you should know. Overall takeaway, the first sip packs a coffee punch, but with more sips, the taste of bitter Coke Zero comes up stronger and stronger. I'm gonna put you right here. Last but not least, Coke Caramel Coffee. This was the drink that made me want to make this video, because I bought this one, and then let's see how these Coke coffees taste. And I bought caramel because I thought it was the most, not attractive looking, attractive sounding. The most I wanted to put in my mouth and taste. So this is the one that started it all, and I liked it so much that I have to buy all of them and I have to review them so you can understand what is happening inside these cans that you put into your mouth. First sip, and I wrote this down, welcome to Flavor Town. I had no doubt this was caramel flavor. It's there. It punches you straight in the mouth. The caramel is strong, and it is super sweet. Made a note of this. My sister made a face of disgust and said, it's too much at once. That is accurate. The air sips bring out more coffee flavor if you're getting too much caramel, which you will be doing. There is a lot of caramel. Oh my gosh. It's also hard to find the coffee flavor in this one. The flavor does not evolve over time like every other one, and just becomes sweet caramel. It's all just becomes, I'm drinking sweetness. This flavor, it's definitely the most unique out of the bunch. I wish it had more coffee. I couldn't taste it. I couldn't taste coffee after a while. I don't think I could ever taste coffee. Unlike the Coke Zeros, no way bitter. Also, I was reading the can after a while, and it says, ooh, that's a car. Taste blended with rich, luxurious coffee. And luxurious coffee, I think, is smooth. Smooth is not the word for this. I think the overall takeaway can explain it the best. It is the most flavorful and unique of all the Coke coffees. The flavor is an assault on your taste buds, like a super soaker of syrup hitting your tongue. My tummy upset. Caramel doesn't taste normal. Possibly could be from the coffee flavor that makes it taste strange. So maybe the coffee flavor's inside the caramel, but you can't recognize the coffee flavor, but you do recognize it's caramel. You just can't describe this caramel taste in any way. It's time to rank them. My box. Let's go from worst to best. So, the worst one, I think it's caramel. And you were the one I had hope for. This was the one that made me go, I want to taste all of these now, because you were so good the first time I had you, but you disappointed me. I had expectations and you failed them. So maybe that's on me for having expectations for Coke Caramel Coffee. But I had a tummy ache after this, and I don't accept that. Next up, I'm gonna say this one. This one isn't bad. The Coke Zero Vanilla, it's not bad. I just forgot I was drinking vanilla, and I was just drinking Coke Zero at one point, and I didn't pay for that, so there's that. Next up, Coke Zero Dark Blend. You tasted like Coke Zero too, but at least there was a little bit of coffee there. I forgot there was vanilla in there. You had something. Next up, the vanilla. And you already know what's number one. The dark, this you can't see. You deserve to fall. Vanilla and the dark blend, because there was flavor there, and there was obvious coffee in here. Dark, again, is not the word to describe this. Coffee, blonde roast, medium roast is the way to describe this. And this was vanilla Coke with a little bit of coffee. This was coffee Coke. This embodied the spirit of coffee Coke. The best. You're number one, you little dark blend. Anyway, that's all. I tried all these. There were a lot. Do they give you a sick pump at the gym? Yes. Not really part of the review, but I got a sick pump at the gym. Don't know if it was because of these, but I drank them and I got them. This is just a steady train. Just not even running off the tracks, just tipping over and going to nap on the tracks. Anyway, hope you have a good day. Bye bye.